Now that we've taken a look at how to control monophonic instruments very deeply, let's take a look at how the Squid can deal with a polyphonic or more than one note at a time instrument. To do that, I'm going to go track, and I'm going to go to track 11. On track 11, previously I used my rotary encoder to select USB channel 11 output. And then inside of Ableton Live, I went to this Rode sound and I set it up to be receiving from channel 11. So that means that now anything I do on that channel is going to be sent into the computer and controlling whatever plugins I have. Let's go to an empty pattern and let's unmute channel 11. And I'm going to go to the scale option, and I'm going to use the scale rotary encoder to select minor pentatonic, and I'll hold down the shift and select A. So now I know that all the notes that I play here are going to match everything else I'm working in because I picked this scale ahead of time. So let's give a listen and see how it sounds with Ableton Live. And go to that track, go to pattern, and pick. A pattern. There we go. Just have a bit of rhythm on there. And I'm going to go back to track number 11 where I have that Rode sound. I'll go to scale, and I can do some note entry. And I want to record down more than one bar. So I'm going to hold down shift, and I'm going to use my right arrow to create more bars for that particular channel. So I'll push record, and then I'll capture a polyphonic performance. I'll press record so it's no longer capturing anything else. So I'm going to have that as the root of my performance. And I want to make changes, but I want to be able to come back to this. I want to be able to revisit it. So let's take a look at pattern. I'm going to hold down copy and copy the pattern where that is. And now I'm going to press paste and paste it into the pattern next to it. That means if I push this pattern, it'll play the start, and I can just jog in between where those two patterns start. So here's the new one I copied. Now I want to add some chords onto this copied pattern, and I'm going to use the harmonizer to do that. Let's hold down just 3. This is adding a minor to the notes that I performed with. If I want to change that, I'll hold shift and push 3, and now I can use my main rotary encoder to change whatever chord that's going to do. 7 minus 5. Let's go shift 3 to get out of that screen. Let's hear this. And all the different harmonizer buttons are going to add different notes, so I can change in between them. And because I did really long notes, I can tap the harmonizer button and add additional notes. And I can record that down as well. So now these polyphonic chords are voiced a little bit differently than that first pattern that I created. If I want to change it from being chords into being singular notes, I have an arpeggiator available for that as well. So I'm going to push the ARP button, and that will engage it. And I can change the ARP settings as well. Let's go Shift, Setting, and I can change the rate of the note, so push this in. There's a 16 triplet, 3-second notes, quarter notes, and of course I can turn that off. Shift, Setting will get me back to the main screen.